The state launched a counterattack today on an invading species of weed. Not the weed we were talking about in the marijuana stories. The fight against these actual weeds has pretty much been lost in northern Utah. Mike?
Yeah, well, Danny, there's still hope of beating, though, the alien invader in southern Utah. Science and nature specialist John Hollenhorst now with the story from New Harmony.
They hit it with weed killer from an ATV, and they sent in the ground troops, the fourth year of the fight in this area.
When we started, you couldn't even drive through that gate. Everywhere you looked was just nothing but white top.
White top, a cute name for a nasty weed. Scientifically, it's called hoary cress.
It was just out of control.
They've been gathering intelligence for this war on weeds, counting plants, documenting their progress. Right here, in view of the Red Rock Cliffs of Zion National Park, they think they're gaining on it. Here, but elsewhere in Utah, the weed is winning.
Especially in northern Utah, it's become kind of the state flower in some places.
If they lose the fight here, farmer-rancher Matthew Spendlove thinks the grazing land his cows depend on is toast.
It'd be useless. Nothing eats the weeds, nothing. And then if we don't do anything, they just get worse and worse every year.
Hoary cress invaded from Eurasia a long time ago. Its aggressiveness is real trouble for native plants.
Well, it can outgrow other species, and it can outcompete them, and then the species that you want here will go away.
They say herbicide is the only effective way to control it. Plowing it up makes it worse.
When farmers or ranchers are tilling it, it'll actually cut the plant up and carry some other plant material farther down, and that plant material will actually start growing.
This plant loves to have that done to it. If you disturb the field, it'll come back twice as fast.
There's a role for civilians in this battle. Experts recommend that recreationists, hikers, ATV riders, hunters, clean off their clothes and vehicle tires after visiting white-top territory.
That's sort of the biggest way these things are spreading, is our movements.
It's a costly problem. Hoary cress crowds out crops and cuts down on forage for wildlife and livestock, which hurts the bottom line.
We spend millions of dollars in the state each year to get rid of these invasive species. So not only does it drain our economy, but it also forces us to spend money to get rid of it.
And right here, at least, there's a chance of victory.
This is one area where it hasn't got a real good foothold yet, and so we want to try and get rid of it and, do what we can to get it out of here.
John Hollenhorst, KSL 5 News.